Hey everyone, welcome back to my workouts, and today we're over here at the free weight area. We're going to go with shoulders, back, and shrugs. The first thing we're going to start with is straight bar shoulder press standing up, and that's going to be for 25 reps, one set. Then we're going to move on to bent bar standing shoulder press. That's going to be a little bit of a closer grip, and then I'll just explain quickly how that's different than this. And then we're going to move on to straight bar back rows, 25 reps, one set, and then bent bar rows, 25 reps, one set. And then I'll explain how those are different just a little bit. And then we're going to go for shrugs, frontal position, straight bar, 25 reps, one set. And then shrugs behind the back, 25 reps, one set, and then I'll explain how those two exercises are different in a very short manner. And let's get this going. Alright, you guys, starting out 25 reps, straight bar shoulder press, standing up. Ready to get going on this. Moving on to bent bar. Alright everybody, moving on to bent bar overhead shoulder press. This time it's going to be in the front of your face instead of behind your back, and your arms a little bit closer. So let's get started with that. 25 reps, one set. Alright guys, moving on to straight bar rows for back. 25 reps, one set. Let's just get this going. Alright you guys, 25 reps, bent bar rows. I'm ready to get going with this. Next one, straight bar shrugs. 25 reps, one set. I'm ready to go. This is going to be front view. Alright you guys, reverse shrugs, 25 reps, one set. This is the rear view of it. Get this going. Alright you guys, we're going to be doing a really quick explanation on each muscle group for each workout that we've done today, and then we'll explain why each workout is different than the other. Alright, let's get this started. So we're going to start with the shoulders like we did today. Obviously for the straight bar behind your back, it works more for the back area of your deltoid shoulders and a little bit of the front part, but not as much. And then got also the other smaller parts of the shoulder muscle inside that it works as well for front and back. So you also got those areas. And then for the bent bar, forward stands for the bent bar. It's going to work more of the front deltoid in the shoulders, more in the front areas of the smaller muscles for the shoulder, and a little bit less of the back muscles for the bigger parts and smaller parts of the shoulder muscle for that one. And I'm just going to go ahead and erase this real quick, and we'll get going on the back stuff real quick. Make sure that's nice and erased. Alright, just a little bit dirty. Alright, so for our straight bars, obviously it's going to be working mainly back area. It's probably going to work a little bit more for with straight bar. Obviously it's going to work more of the top muscles than the actual bottom muscles of the back area. The bottom muscles are engaged a little bit more, but not as much as the top back muscles are. And then for the bent bar, it's going to be a little bit more toward the chest area when you're pulling up. So that's actually going to work the lower back muscles more, along with a little bit of your latissimus. And then the top muscle isn't really engaged as much. It's just more there for support than anything else. So got that going. Now we're going to go ahead and erase it real quick again for the shrug muscles. Make sure that's nice and erased as much as I can. Alright, you guys, so for the straight bar shrugs, it's going to be working more the frontal area of the trapezius area there. So that's going to be working more of the frontal muscles than the back muscles. For the trapezius area, the back muscles are a little bit engaged, but not as much as the front ones. The top peak part is a little bit engaged as well, but not as much either. And then we're moving on to the reversed shrug, straight bar shrug, and then that's going to be doing the exact opposite here, where it's actually working the back part of the trapezius more, along with the top part of it, the top peak part of it as well, more than the actual front. Once again, the front is engaged, but not as much as the back and the top peak part of your trapezius. And that's my quick explanation on those exercises and how they work the muscles. Alright everybody, differences between the straight bar and the bent bar. So as you can tell, the bent bar is more bent at a slightly different angle than the actual straight bar up here that I got. Now with workouts, everything has to do with hand positioning and angles. So each angle has a different effect on the type of muscle group that you're working. Obviously, bent bar has more of a bend than the actual straight bar. So it's actually working a little bit different rotation of the muscle, a little bit more rotation when you're actually doing the bent bar compared to the straight bar. Straight bar is just a straight motion, as in where instead of being straight for the bent bar, your hands are actually a little bit more at an angle. So it's actually forcing your muscle to extend more toward itself rather than just straight up and down. And those are the differences between the straight bar and bent bar for either shoulder or bent bar for rows. And then now we're going to move on to the straight bar with the front and back position. Now, what exactly, you ask, is the difference between those? Well, when you're doing a straight bar forward, it does work the front and the back a little bit, but because of the position of the bar, you don't really have a lot of rotation, you don't really have a lot of room when you're lifting it. You're kind of just lifting it straight up. Therefore, it impacts your front trapezius muscles more than your back and your top peak. Now, same difference when you're doing it in the back view. You're actually activating the back muscles more with the trapezius and the top peak of the trapezius as well. So it's actually hitting a little bit more of the back trapezius muscles than anything else. The upper peak part is definitely getting hit, but the front part not so much. And that has been my explanation. Hope you guys loved this video. I loved working out, loved explaining this stuff to you guys. Have a really great day. Comment, like, and as always, unleash your inner bull.